We made a campaign to rethink refit, to put some accent or to explain to a larger audience the problems we have with European policy on health and safety, where there is a main accent now from the Commission on deregulation. The European Commission wants to give a review of all existing legislation on health and safety with the aim to reduce the administrative burden. And we strongly have the conviction that there is not too many legislation, there is too less legislation. And I think a startling example is what is happening on chemical safety in Europe. We know from the REACH agency that on European workplaces there are 145,000 dangerous substances circulating on workplaces. Europe has only for five chemical substances they have a binding limit value, the maximum concentration in the air on which you can expose workers to it. And so we are urging that Europe should have a harmonization of its limit values all over Europe, everywhere applying the same high standards. Now there are a lot of differences inside Europe. Some countries have limit values which are 10 times stronger or 100-fold stronger than other ones. And that's also a devastating economic disadvantage for good member states trying to have good security and good health and safety conditions, because they have to compete with member states in which workers can be exposed to much higher concentrations in the air. So the bad companies, they have an economic advantage. That's what we want to stop. Therefore, we plan now, we had a website, Rethink Refit EU, we'll go on with that. And now this time of the year, we are making a campaign. We will try to send 20,000 Christmas cards and New Year's cards to all European members of Parliament, wishing them a good year, but also wishing them to do something on chemical safety. So we made New Year's cards pointing to the fact that each year 100,000 workers die from work-related cancer, and so already 200,000 died while Europe is re-evaluating its legislation. We need more legislation in order to protect workers in Europe. Yes, we'll try to do so anyway, together with ETUC. That's also why we have that platform, Rethink Refit EU. We worked in the past also together on the same subject, together with ETUC, with several unions, all writing the same kind of letters to the Commission, to their politicians in order to abstain. So we have a little bit of progress now. The upcoming Dutch presidency will have a conference on carcinogens, and there will be an effort made, that's what the last we heard, that the Commission will propose for 50 more carcinogens a limit value. So we are looking forward for the initiative in March. That would yet be a good progress, having 50 more, but there is still a very long way to go. If you look to the numbers, our latest reviews by Eurofonds, the survey conducting all over Europe, you see that about 32% of the workers is working on Sunday at least once a month, and about 50% of the workers is working at least one Saturday each month. So you see that's an increasing problem for their work-life balance. People have to work on Sundays, and so already, and we know also that extended working time correlates strongly with work intensity, with psychosocial problems, with burnout, stress, etc. So we believe it would be very good if the Commission would look to that and also take measures in order to prevent people from having so extended working time.